To quote the great Nathan Diaz, I'm not surprised. What's up, folks? Fred Richani, TSC, your home for sports news updates, interviews, and everything in between. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. Freddie Kitchens, head coach of the Cleveland Browns, the man who was in over his head, has lost his job, according to, well, the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns just released a statement at 7:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Browns relieve Freddie Kitchens of duties as head coach. Quote, Freddie Kitchens has been relieved of his duties as head coach of the Cleveland Browns. Kitchens initially joined the Browns as running backs associate head coach on January 24th, 2018. He was promoted to offensive coordinator on October 29th, 2018, and named head coach on January 9th, 2019. From GM John Dorsey, I would like to thank Freddie for his dedication and efforts this past season. We are disappointed in our results and feel a change is necessary. Freddie is a good man and good football coach. We wish he and his family nothing but success. Boom. There you have it. Now, this was widely expected. I think this was definitely the right move. I mean, the Browns going 6-10, woefully underachieving, not even sniffing a playoff spot. A lot of chaos. They were the most penalized team in the league. Yeah, the rampant, undisciplined acts from the Browns with all the penalties. You had Myles Garrett smash freaking Mason Rudolph with his helmet. Just a bad look overall. Now, look, it's not all on Freddie Kitchens, okay? Nobody put a gun to Jimmy Haslem's head and said, hey, you got to hire this guy that just became a coordinator last year as your head coach. But for whatever reason, Jimmy Haslem the owner, seemed to have been trying to appease Baker Mayfield, despite the fact that Baker Mayfield has not earned general manager LeBron James privileges yet. When you're LeBron James of the Cleveland Cavaliers with the Cleveland team, and you lead that team to the playoffs multiple times, guess what? You can kind of sort of be the pseudo GM. But when you're a guy that led a team to an overachieving record last season, that didn't make the playoffs, that has really, in the grand scheme of things, not proven anything, yeah, you don't get those privileges. And it felt like, at least from the outside looking in, that because Freddie Kitchens got along with Baker Mayfield last year, hey, why not hire him as head coach? What could possibly go wrong? Well, everything went wrong because Jarvis Landry didn't respect him. Odell Beckham Jr., one of the best players of this generation, who was rendered useless this season, didn't respect him. Baker clearly didn't respect him. Now, look, it ain't all on Freddie Kitchens. And you might be wondering, by the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, why do I have a thumbnail on the side of Jerry Jones looking miserable? Well, it's because I get happy when Jerry Jones is miserable. So you know what? Let's leave it up there because he deserves to be miserable. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. By the way, the Dallas Cowboys missed the playoffs. Anyway, point being, it's not all Freddie Kitchens' fault. Baker Mayfield regressed. Baker Mayfield's a guy that does not seem open to coaching. And look, when he was winning, when he was doing his thing, when he had a positive touchdown interception ratio, guess what? I liked Baker Mayfield being a little showboating. I like Baker Mayfield exuding a little bit of swag. I dug it. I dig it because you know what? The NFL is not just about winning. I mean, it is about winning mainly, and it's about, the sport of it. But sports are also entertainment, and I don't mind having a little flash, having a little pizzazz, having a little bit of that marketability if you win. Having a little bit of that swag if you win. Having a little bit of a fire if you take accountability. And a bunch of times I saw Baker say, yeah, we got to get better. We got to do this. We got to do... No, dude. It's you. It's you. And right now, you haven't proven that you're willing to be coached. Now, look, it's easy to blame Hugh Jackson. And I know Hugh Jackson wasn't that great of a coach for the Cleveland Browns, okay? I know he wasn't. But when I look at Hugh Jackson and I look at what Freddie Kitchens got out of this squad, I think Hugh Jackson would have gotten similar results, if not better. I think if you put a real coach in there, like, I don't know, Jim Caldwell, for example, Mike McCarthy, who people said, oh, we don't want Mike McCarthy. He's so antiquated. Well, guess what? Mike McCarthy would have probably led this team to at least a 10-6 record, a 9-7 record. Not this crap. So now, once again, another year, another head coaching vacancy that needs to be filled by the Cleveland Browns. And if I were the Browns, if Odell really doesn't want to be there, trade him. Because I think the guy's too great of a talent to be wasted, and you might still be able to get some value out of him. Or you can move Jarvis Landry, or you move both. Although I don't know if you'd want to move both. But if neither want to be there, I mean, maybe trade him for some picks, draft some wide receivers, sign some free agents, and get a coach that will hold Baker Mayfield and his team accountable. I don't know. I don't think there's an easy solution here, but I want to hear from you. Who do you think the Browns should hire? What do you think the Browns will do in the draft? Let me know. Leave a comment below if you enjoyed this update. Like, share, take care, and stay tuned because I'm going to have my NFL regular season in review podcast dropping shortly. Until next time, everybody, as always, enjoy the games. And Freddie, have fun in the kitchen.